What's up you guys, my name's ThePrenti and welcome back to another video. Today it's obviously pancake day, which means we're going to be making pancakes. Now we're not just going to be making any pancakes, we're making boozy pancakes, adult pancakes, and basically ones with Bailey's whipped cream and Amaretto chocolate sauce on them, which is going to be absolutely amazing. Also, quick disclaimer, obviously I'm not a cook or a chef or a baker or anything. The recipe I'm using is one that I learned off my gran, who was a baker, so this is the way I do it. But obviously there's different ways to make them, that sort of thing, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using today. Okay, so everything you can see here is what we're going to be using. Obviously Bailey's and Amaretto, two essentials. We have eggs, plain flour, caster sugar, double cream, milk, and obviously chocolate as well. Let's just get on with making the batter first. Okay, so basically the recipe I'm using is 200 grams of flour, 200 grams of, essentially 200 milliliters of milk, 25 grams of caster sugar, and then 1 egg. Obviously scale this depends on how much you're making. My recipe works out to be one of these cups because I've made them many times, so I know exactly how much I actually need. So I don't have to do too much measuring. However, with pancakes, it's always go by ear or go with what you feel is best for yourself. I'm going to make a double batch because there's 3 people in the house and I'm sure they all want pancakes, so that's what we're going to go for. I've done the rookie error and not measured this first, or measured the milk, but there we go, that'll do. And there, and which means I need 2 eggs in here. There's 1. And the second one in there. Now we get to beat it. Okay, so this is me done. This is the consistency you're kind of looking for any drops, or I say drop scones, which is Scottish pancakes essentially. For that, I had to add a bit more flour, which happens when you don't really measure it. You kind of, when you eyeball it, you add more here and there. So this is what we got. I'm going to show you how to make the best bit just now, which is the Bailey's cream and the Amaretto chocolate. So we're going to let it sit for a bit and make them just now. Okay, so now we're going to make the Bailey's whipping cream. The easiest way to do this, obviously, get double cream or whipping cream, I should say. And for every 200 mils of cream that I'm going to be whipping, we're going to add a double shot of Bailey's. Now it doesn't sound much, but that's 200 mils to 50 mils, so it's not an actual bad consistency. It will be quite boozy, but you're not going to be able to taste the strength. You're just going to be able to taste the flavour essentially. So we'll go another one here. We'll go 400 mils, and that means 100 mils of Bailey's are in here. Now you can use a mixer, however I like to do it by hand, so I'm gonna get whipping.
I'm just laid back, laid back. I'm just laid back, laid back.
Okay, now the whipped cream's done, you got a nice good texture. It's time to make the Amaretto chocolate sauce. Basically, you're gonna melt your chocolate any way you choose to melt it. I'm not gonna show you how to melt it because it's pretty simple. You either put it in a microwave or you heat it over a stove. That's the 2 simplest things to melt it. Or if you really want, you can put it over a radiator. Basically, as long as the chocolate's melted, that is what we're looking for. So I'm gonna go and do that just now once I've done this. Fantastic. Let's go melt it. Okay, so we now have our melted chocolate. We're gonna add a shot of Amaretto to this. There we go. There we are. Okay, so what you might need to do is you might need to add some milk into it just to give it back to the consistency. It starts to sort of break off and harden if you just add just a straight Amaretto. So I've added a spot of milk in myself, and as you can see, some beautiful looking Amaretto chocolate sauce here. This thing is amazing. Okay, so we have our Bailey's whipped cream and our Amaretto chocolate. I'm going to put this to the side at the moment. Get on with making the pancakes themselves. I don't use a pan, I use this old-fashioned pancake thing that you guys can see down here. It's beautiful, it's great for making Scottish pancakes. It's been in the family for about 10 billion generations as well. That's how old the thing is. Okay, so we're going to cook the pancakes now, then we got to create them and eat them, the best part.
I ain't been this high.
So I crushed a bit, little bit, rolled it up and I take a hit. Sat back and I reminisced about back when success was an imminent. Put in work, that's evident. Cataloged hella long, that's evidence. Blazed through the blockade, it was effortless because I ran that bitch in like Emmett Smith. Running back, how I'm running on the track. Going running back like a couple hundred laps. Couple summers back, try to keep me on the raps. Cause I knew that I was coming, man, I fucking run a rap. When it's do or die, hard to survive. Make one wrong song, it's career suicide. But this is is all I got. Turn the all-time low to an all-time high. I'ma just sit back and enjoy the process.
I'ma take a hit of this. Mix it in. Okay, I think it's finally cooking.
I'm just laid back, laid back.
Okay, all we need now is a wee sprinkle or a wee dust of sugar. Like that, there we go. Cream on them all. And then a drizzle of chocolate. And there we go, Bailey's Amaretto pancakes. Okay, so the only thing left to do now is to tuck into them. So let's just, I never use a fork and knife for pancakes, but I'm going to be proper for this. Let's get some of the chocolate there, some of the cream. This is just beautiful, this is heaven. I fucking love pancakes. I don't make them often enough. The fact that they only get made like, or I only usually make them like once a year, is a crime. This is beautiful. I love this. If you guys make these at home, make sure you either tweet them to me, tag me on Instagram, or send me a Snapchat. I'd love to see it. But if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button. It would be much and greatly appreciated. If you want to see more maybe sort of cooking with booze, I guess, sort of style of videos, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. Feel free to check all my social media out. Links to them will be in the description. Other than that, guys, though, until next time, I've been ThePrenti, and I'll see y'all soon.